Good morning, besties. Welcome back to my channel and happy 2025. I'm so excited for the first week or so of January. I was very sick. I literally was like bedrotting over New Year's, which is not ideal, but it's given me time to have a proper rest. And now I feel like I'm entering mid-Jan, like so ready to go. I feel like normally I start off the year kind of strong and then quickly like fade out. Whereas this year I'm hoping I started it off weak because I was sick and now I can like slay moving forward. Also, it's literally so bright out today, so if I'm squinting, I'm sorry, my eyes like can't handle it. But I hope you guys had the best New Year's, Christmas, holiday period, whatever, and I hope that you're feeling good entering this year. But if you're not, that's also okay, because you know, that's life. Today I'm just gonna do some things that are gonna help me feel a little bit better going into the rest of Jan. Nothing crazy. I'm done with like the full proper reset. Like I'm just gonna be recentering myself, tidying up my space, very low maintenance, very chill. As I always say, we don't come to this channel for inspiration. You come here for solidarity, because I'm definitely not an organized girl. Anyway, the first thing I'm gonna do is sit out here. It's literally so beautiful today. I'm gonna do my red light mask and I'm gonna do a little bit of journaling. This is something I've been so excited to do. What I want to do is write a letter to my 2026 self. I've never done this before, but I think the idea that I can open a letter on New Year's Day next year and have it be like questions or I don't know, just like things that I want to achieve this year, but I'm gonna write it like for my like in the future. I don't know if this is gonna make sense. I'm gonna write it like, did we do this? Did we do that? I can't believe this thing happened, and like see what comes up. I don't know. I have not put any thought or planning into it, but I just have like a lined notebook. I'm just gonna write a couple pages and then rip it out and put it in my actual journal, which I'll show you, because guys, since I've been offline, like I haven't posted a YouTube video in a hot minute, I've gotten into like junk journaling. I can't wait to show you. So I'm gonna multitask and do my skincare and a little bit of journaling. What a way to start the day. Writing like literally one double-sided page, but it felt so good. It's nothing new or groundbreaking by any means. Like I basically just wrote my goals effectively, but pitched them in like question form, like, did you do this? Did you go here? How was this? But it was nice. I feel like it gave me a good visual of what I want my year to look like, and did a few like bigger goals as well, like a few things that maybe I won't achieve, but maybe I will. So I feel really good after doing that, and I just think at the end of the day it's a very cute thing to open next year and like be able to reflect back, see what I did, see how I feel, like, because some of the goals that I wrote down, maybe I won't want the same things at this time next year. Like if I look back on this year that we've just had, a lot of the things that I wanted to do I don't want to do anymore, and I reserve the right to change my mind, you know? But a lot of them are things that right now I want in my year moving forward. It's just like a fun activity. I would highly recommend, but I think this is a good rule with all goals, just period, is like, I don't think it's that deep and I don't think it needs to be that serious. I know a lot of people set goals and then if they don't achieve them, they're like really bummed about it. Don't stress about it. Like you are allowed to change your mind. You're allowed to change as a person. Things happen. Like what if you get a job in a different city and you have to relocate and that was like not on your 2025 vision board? Things happen, and I think it's like a fun activity to do, to reflect and see what you might want moving forward. But also if you don't achieve them, it's all good. Like there's no need to stress about it. Goals are just there as a guide. They don't have to be ticked off. I definitely brushed out my hair too early. Like these front pieces are so flat now. I have become a physical planner girly again because like I've mentioned before, and like you guys saw me put my letter into it, I am now like a journal girl. I'm not taking it seriously, it's just for fun and just to look back on. What actually inspired me was I was looking through, I have like a memory box in my room, and I was reading back through my old journals. I kept this one journal from when I was maybe like 16 through until I was in college, so like 18, 19-ish, and it's so iconic. Like so many like pivotal crazy things happened in that journal, and just reading it back I felt so nostalgic, and it made me kick myself that I haven't been journaling consistently, because to have all of my inner thoughts documented for my future self I just think is so beautiful. And I have a YouTube channel, obviously I can watch back vlogs and stuff, but I don't share everything. Like what's in my journal is so different to what's on my YouTube channel for obvious reasons. So I'm very much into like physical objects this year, more so than digital ones. I've done digital planners for the last couple of years. I had like an iPad planner, which didn't really work for me super well, and then honestly what I've been using is just like Notion and my Apple Calendar app. My plan is I have this, how cute is this by the way, this is from Cotton On Body. It's just like, or Cotton On, not Cotton On Body, it's just like a, I don't know, Australian clothing store, but it has all of these like stickers. It's called the 2025 Junk Journal, if you guys are curious. But I was looking for so long and there was just no perfect journal for me really, but this one's cool. It has like a tab for the month, and then it has the monthly overview, which we'll fill out together, which has like goals and stuff monthly, and then it has obviously this monthly spread, I think it's called, and finally this is what the weekly pages look like. It's effectively a bullet journal, like it has dots, and then you can just fill it out however you want. And for me personally, I'm just like a big to-do list person, and all of my date, like anything that's dated, goes in my Apple Calendar. I'm huge on my Apple Calendar. I live my life and plan my weeks by that. And then this is more so like a weekly breakdown of my to-dos. And I mean, I've literally been using it for a week, but so far working very well for me. It's also relatively portable. Like it's not super small. She's definitely a bit big, but she's quite thin. So I really like it. We'll see how consistent I am with it. But like I've gone through so many planner phases. I went through this phase where I had a passion planner, which is like, it's a proper planner. It has like a roadmap and like, I don't know, all of these goal setting things. And at the end of the day, I think it's just overcooked for me. Like I think I really do just need something so simple, and then goals and stuff I can just kind of keep elsewhere. So that's my system. But the reason I'm pulling this up is because I want to fill out the monthly goal spread. I've been saving this for you guys, so I want to go through this together. It says what I want to achieve and steps to get it done, and then you can like tick how you went. So it says how I went, smashed it, just scraped in, barely a pass, failed miserably, blah blah blah. So they're trying to be cool and quirky. That's what she looks like. So simple. So let's write down, what do I want to achieve for January? Also, this goes without saying because you're on my YouTube channel, but this is going to be a very yappy, chatty vlog rather than like, I don't know if you guys watched my last year's reset video, but I feel like it was a bit more aesthetic with like montages and stuff. We're just gonna chat today. So month, January, what I want to achieve. Okay, let me think about my January goals. So one goal that I really want to do this month is I want to get an hour of movement in every day. And mainly when I'm thinking about this, I'm thinking walking. So I think I'm going to be specific and say 1 hour of walking. And actually, rather than saying every day, I'm gonna say 5 times a week, because I would love to aim for every day, but I don't want to set myself up for failure. And actually, I've been doing that already, because obviously, well, you guys might not know this, but the day I'm filming is the 7th of January. So we're a little into the month already. So that's a good goal to have. My next goal is 30 min social media time daily. That one will be achieved because Ethan has set like a screen time password on my phone, so it literally locks me out after 30 minutes, which I need that because it is straight up an addiction. Like it really is an addiction, and I don't even think I'm that bad, but it's bad enough. Like I just don't want to scroll, and I feel like as a creator, I give myself the excuse of like, I have to post or I need to be updated on like certain trends, and it's just not true. I can absolutely do that in 30 minutes. Like anything over 30 minutes for me is just like I'm wasting time. But in saying that, if there are days when I'm sick and I really just want to indulge in a scroll, I will let myself. I just want it to become like less of a daily unconscious habit. The next goal is kind of like low-key top secret, but I'm launching something on the 20th of January. I've been like teasing it subtly on my Instagram. I am so excited for this. If you're anything like me, if you think we're kind of similar people, we have similar humor, similar taste, you guys, I think are gonna love this. I'm so excited, and it's not a product. It's not something that you have to spend your money on. So I'm really so excited for this, and it's already like done. So it's just a matter of like launching it now. So that one's basically done, but I'm just gonna put launch on my goals list, and that's a really big goal. It's something that I've wanted to do and I've had the idea for literally over a year now, and I just haven't really prioritized it, but now I have, and I'm so excited. I also want to make some more time for writing, because I am trying to write a book right now, but I'm still, because it's a fantasy book, if you guys don't know, and I'm still in the world building phase, which, oh my god, now that I'm like writing a book, I have so much appreciation for fantasy authors, specifically thinking of the Harry Potter series and the Throne of Glass series, which I'm still reading Throne of Glass. Actually, sorry, sidebar, that's my next goal, is Throne of Glass finished, because I'm on the tandem read. I'm like halfway through the tandem read. It's just taking me so long, but I'm still loving it. Anyway, what I was saying was I have so much respect for Throne of Glass and Harry Potter. Those two worlds are so, I think, I mean, listen, I've not read like the high fantasy, like the Brandon Sandersons, the Lord of the Rings, like I haven't done that, but those two worlds are so complex. Even though they're like YA/children's series, so deep, so complex, everything ties in. Like the first book, once you've read the later books, you go back to the first book and you're like, oh my god, how did they like put that in there? Just insane. So much respect, and I am now trying to build my own fantasy world, and it's so hard. So hard. Even just characters, like, my god. So I'm gonna say, what should my goal be? I think I'm gonna say half a day of writing per week. Okay, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things I want to accomplish. That feels really good to me. So hour of walking 5 times a week, 30-minute social media time, launch blank, Throne of Glass finished, and half a day of writing per week. I feel really good about that. The next thing here says steps to get it done. I kind of feel like I don't need to fill that out. Like yeah, I feel good about that. So that's it. That was what I was waiting for, to fill that out. And I think I'm quickly just gonna go through this monthly spread and write important dates, like a lot of birthdays this month and the launch date and things like that. So I'm gonna quickly fill that out now. And of course I have to consult my Apple Calendar, because I'm not joking when I say that I live by it. Okay, I don't really have too much on this month. I will show you this side. The other side has like spoilers, but like there's literally no plans for me in January, because December is always so hectic that Jan is like a nice break. And I highlighted things where I have to leave the house in green and things where I don't have to leave the house in blue. That is my system, and actually slay. Sometimes again, like I was saying before, how I used to overcook the planner. I feel like sometimes I overcook like labeling. It doesn't have to be that deep. I don't need a different color for like birthdays, work stuff, like all of that. It can just be a matter of things where I live and don't leave the house, you know? Anyway, so now I'm gonna tick off some things from my to-do list, and I needed to add, oh yeah, I need to add something to my to-do list for tomorrow. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is some digital decluttering. I like to do this at the beginning of every year, because obviously we accumulate so much shit on our laptops and computers. Okay, I've got Clean My Mac Up. This is a program I use, I pay for, but I think it's so good. If you have a Mac, I could not recommend it more. It's like, I don't even know how it works, okay, but it accesses all of your folders and stuff, and it identifies junk, it identifies like huge files. There's like a map that you can look at which shows you like the biggest files to the smallest files. It's crazy and genuinely saves me so much time like going through individual folders. So it found 5.1 gigabytes of junk. So now it's gonna clean it for me, which is amazing. While my Clean My Mac is running, I think I'm gonna quickly go through my Instagram following list. People always get so weird about this because, I don't know, following is like a very weird thing. My opinion on it is like, this is my space. I follow whoever I want to follow. I consume whatever content I want to consume, and I don't waste time with like people or content that I'm not into. And that's just like, I think that's what everyone should do. Even if I know people personally, but I just don't enjoy their content, or maybe I haven't seen them in a while, I will unfollow, because guess what? You can always follow them back, and it's not that deep. I don't get offended if like, I mean, I don't even know when people unfollow me, but if they did, I would not be offended. So that's how I assume that other people are as well. So I'm quickly just gonna go through. Actually, I'm already only following 148 people, and my rule is I like to keep it under 150 because I do not know 150 people in real life, and that leaves room for influencers as well. But I am quickly gonna go through this anyway and show you guys what I'm doing. That was so easy. I literally unfollowed like 2 people, but there are a few people who I want to like mute, but I still want to follow them. I just want to mute their stories and stuff. So obviously gonna do that off camera. This is just people who maybe show up in my feed like a bit too much, or I don't know, you know, some people who like you do need to follow them, but you don't want to see everything. That's who I'm doing that for right now. Okay, all done. That felt really good. And then the last, also Clean My Mac is done, which is amazing. And it deleted 5 gigabytes of junk, which is pretty good. I'm not gonna go through the space map because actually my computer has 240 free gigabytes, which is great. So we're gonna tick off digital declutter and unfollow. In case you guys are curious, I wrote a list of all of the things I want to do today. The other thing which I forgot about is apps. I want to quickly go through all of the apps on my phone. I feel like I have so many apps and I don't need that many. So let's quickly go through this as well. That was actually crazy. I didn't think I was going to delete that many apps because I remember last year I deleted like well over 50, but I deleted a good 30 or so. So that felt amazing. I want to make my vision board. I've been waiting to do this for so long because I did like a physical vision board in my journal, just a little one, a cute one, and I have been waiting to do the digital one with you guys. So what I think I'm going to do this year, normally I'll make this like big beautiful collage, but actually this year I think I want to keep it really simple and just pick like 6 to 8 images. I feel like the less images this year the better, just to keep things simple, keep things, I don't know, minimal, and actually really try and make those specific things happen. So what I'm gonna do is I think I'm just gonna do this on Canva this year. Normally I'll do it on Photoshop, but we don't need all that, okay? Actually, I also saw that Pinterest had a collage feature. So let me do my thing. If you see me with a cluttered like 100 image vision board, don't blame me, okay? But I'm gonna try and keep things simple. Okay guys, this is the finished background. I think it looks so cute actually. I'm so happy with the vibe of like just less images. I feel like that was such a good call. So obviously most of these are very self-explanatory, but this is kind of hidden by the widget. But this is like a little cute couple, and then this is me and one of my best friends in Italy, France, wherever, just hanging out. This is like finding a group of friends. I have like a lot of little trios, but I would love to have, I don't know, a bigger group of friends. Obviously grateful for what I have, but just, you know, we're shooting for the stars. This is just like travel slash obviously bougie. I don't know, I just thought that was a cute photo. This is my whole energy this year. Like if I could just pick one photo, it's this. She's literally got a face mask on, AirPod Maxes on, and a red wine, and she's lying in bed. Like that's such a fucking mood. I'm obsessed. This is an influencer, Emma Leger. You guys may have heard of her. I just really like her vibe. And she also lives this like crazy, extravagant lifestyle. Not that I necessarily want that. I just think like I love her fit, and I just think she has a good vibe to like aim for. This is a book signing thing. I'm not gonna be publishing a book this year, but shoot for the stars. And then this is a really cute wine glass that says be your own muse. And again, it's kind of got like the self-care theme. I feel like this whole board is pretty much self-care themed. And then obviously I have my word of the year in the middle, which is peace. I am so happy with this. I think I'm gonna make all of my vision boards like this moving forward. And then also I have the version for my phone, which isn't like as good as the laptop or the computer version, but still very cute. So yeah, I'm so happy with these. This smoothie is ridiculous. It tastes like strawberries and cream. So good. Okay, let's talk goals, because obviously I just did my vision board. I don't know if I'll go through every specific goal, but I'll just tell you guys some of my goals for the year. Hopefully this can like motivate you. Honestly, I feel like I already said this, but I'm trying to keep my goals really chill this coming year because I had quite a big year. 2024 was not a bad year, but it had some really bad moments, I won't lie. And it was really the year of like self-growth. I started going to therapy, which, just as a quick little update, if you've been here for the year, you know that was like a big, really big thing for me. I knew I needed to go, but it just felt so hard. It felt like calling them and booking the appointment was hard, going was hard, getting to know a new therapist is like really difficult, but it was all fine. I love him. He is like, I feel like I'm slightly emotionally attached to him, which is probably a bad thing, but I love him. He's changed my life. I've learned so much about myself, about my childhood experiences that have led me to the person that I am today. I've learned that I'm a very, very big people pleaser, and it needs to change. So it's something I've been actively working on, like speaking my needs into existence, communicating my feelings, not just being like, I'm easy, I'm fine, like really trying to communicate what I need. I'm not very good at it yet, but I'm trying. So anyways, it was like a big year of growth. So I feel like this year I just want to keep the peace. Like my word for the year is peace, and I want to protect my peace. I want to keep my peace, and I just want to live in peace. I just want to be like an unbothered queen. I want to know myself and stand in my truth and know that everything I do is with good intention, and find peace with that, because you can't control how other people perceive you. You can't control what other people want from you. You can just control yourself and your actions, and with that I think comes peace, because you can't please everybody. And yeah, that's something that I'm really trying to focus on this year. My big goals are write a book. I really want to have a finished manuscript by the end of this year, which it's hard, I'm not gonna lie. But that's like a big goal, and if I don't achieve it, it's okay, but I really want to aim for that, because at least it'll get me writing. I want to launch this thing that's coming up in like literally 2 weeks, and success like that is out of my control, but I want to do whatever I can do to make it as successful as it can be. I want to read 80 books. I read 89 in 2024, which is insane. My goal was 30, so definitely went over, but I want to keep things realistic. So 80 books, continue journaling. It's a big one that I really love. A really big one for me this year is say yes and no intentionally. I don't necessarily want to say yes more. I don't necessarily want to say no more. I just want to be really intentional with the events that I'm going to, the money that I'm spending. I have a lot of big life goals. I'm like 29 this year, which is insane. And so I just want to start being really intentional with where I put my energy, my time, and my money. I have some money goals, and then in terms of self-improvement, yeah, just apologize less, do what feels right for me, not based on guilt, continue to have me time, a lot of like travel plans and stuff this year that I'm really so excited for, like towards the end of this year, which you guys I'll fill you in on as we get up to that date. But I'm just like so much I'm excited for. I'm feeling really grateful, and I feel like it's gonna be a good year. Wait, I was also meant to reflect on my 2024 goals. Should we do that quickly? Okay, a few of my 2024 goals: book another US client. I didn't, but I booked an Australian client who I love, and the only reason I said US is because USD is like amazing to earn, but she pays me really well, so really happy with that. Hit 50k subscribers, we did that. Get invited to 2 influencer events. I think I technically got invited to one, but then Beth invited me to the Jonas Brothers, or like she got the company to invite me, so I'm gonna tick that off. Try a new hobby every month. I did not do, but it was the year of the hobby. Like I started gaming again, I started journaling, reading, obviously such a big hobby for me, and I don't know, just feel like I did well on the hobby front, but not every month. Read 25 books was my goal, apparently. I did that with, like, I passed that with flying colors. Date night once a fortnight. Ethan and I did not do that, and that's something that we both really want to prioritize this year. I feel like when you live with your partner, it's so much easier to get complacent because we hang out every single day and spend so much time around each other, so it's easy to forget to like go out and intentionally spend time together. Find a group of content creator friends. I didn't do, but I did make a new friend, Lucy, who is a booktuber, and so I feel like eventually we'll form a group. That's kind of it, honestly. A lot of the other ones are like money related and stuff like that, but I feel like I did a good mix. Like I hit some of the big goals that I wanted to hit. I didn't hit some of the small goals, but a lot of those like changed anyways, so I'm really happy with 2024, like how my goals went. And truly, like towards the middle of the year, I had such a weirdly rough time. I talked about this on my Instagram. I posted this like yearly recap kind of swipe through thing. I just realized like this year was rough in a lot of, or this last year was rough in a lot of ways, but I'm so grateful that I went through that harder time because it really did. I kind of hit a breaking point, not like such a low, but I just hit a point where I was like, I need to fix this. Like I need to go to therapy. I really want to work on specific things. I want to like go through certain past experiences and just like heal. It was really the year of healing. Actually, let me show you my vision board. So as part of one of my therapy sessions, I had to write a letter to someone. I didn't end up obviously posting it, like that was not the point. The point was just to say everything I needed to say to someone, and I did that, and then I reflected on it, and then immediately afterwards I was like, I want to make a cute vision board. I don't know, I just had that moment where I was like, I just did something really horrible and now I want to like feel cute. So this was my vision board, which I think is so cute. This page has actually fallen out, which sucks, but this is the energy we are bringing in to this new year. Like I just want to be a healed, sparkly self-care queen, truly. If I don't achieve anything this year, I don't care, as long as I protect my peace, have some me time, and just take it slow. Like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of my career goals, money goals, like all of those things, thank goodness, have kind of happened for me, and now I'm at a point where I'm like, I just want to chill. I just want to chill, be peaceful, be calm, and obviously make content for you guys. The same goes for my content. Like I just want to think less and do more and just like yap. I want to create very chatty, long videos that are just very authentic. Like that's the vibe. That's the energy that we're bringing into this new year. But speaking of goals, if you guys have any goals that you would be willing to share, I think this is such a beautiful community of people. I feel like we're all super like-minded and like, I don't know, I just think we're all like self-care queenies. So even if you wanted to just share 1 or 3 or 5, whatever, what energy are you gonna bring into this new year? I feel like it's gonna be a peaceful and like productive year for all of us. That's what I'm hoping for. Anyway, with that being said, I don't want to clean. I don't want to clean today. It's not gonna happen. I'm feeling tired and I'm feeling sluggish, and I kind of want to get some work done and just like chill. So I will come back tomorrow when it's time to clean. Good morning, besties. I was gonna try and look cute today, which, as we can tell, did not happen. I just decided last night that I'm gonna go feral mode on the cleaning today. Originally, when I was thinking about this video, thinking about my reset, I don't know, I just didn't want to do a deep clean, but actually I really do now. And so I just went to Aldi and I bought a bunch of cleaning products. Let me go get them. I don't know about you guys, but like, does cleaning come naturally to people? Because it doesn't for me. I don't really enjoy it. I don't really think I'm good at it. Like, I try so hard to deep clean the shower, for example, and it just never looks properly clean. And I think part of it is that I wasn't taught really how to clean properly, but also I just don't have the right products. So like I said, I went to Aldi. I won't give you a full haul because that's so boring, I think, but a lot of this stuff I think is really good because what I want to focus on this year is like maintenance cleaning more so than like feeling the pressure to do a weekly. Sorry, my hair just, wow, this blowout did not last like I thought it would. I want to focus on doing maintenance cleaning rather than like a weekly deep clean. So what I've decided to do is keep wipes, which I know these are probably not the best option for the environment, but like, you kind of have to do what you have to do sometimes. I do my part in other ways, but what I thought is keeping some wipes in the bathrooms, for example, and then whenever there's like a spill or just, I don't know, a bit of toothpaste on the mirror, I can just like pull out a wipe and wipe it down in the moment rather than like leaving it there and waiting for my weekly deep clean. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm sure that's something that people do anyway, but I'm just not great with maintenance cleaning. The one area that I do try and maintain is the kitchen. Like, I'll wipe down the countertops most mornings, but again, like, I'm not as consistent as I could be. So that's kind of what I tried to focus on. And then I also got some bathroom cleaning wipes because something that I really struggle with and hate is cleaning the toilet and cleaning the shower. So I'm going to try out those wipes and see how they go. And then I also got glass cleaning wipes to try again and keep the shower door and stuff clean. And then I got this as well. It's a cream cleanser and I'm gonna try this in the bathroom, like on the tiles, because something that I struggle with is like the grout gets really gross because it's like white grout. Anyway, this is so boring, but that is my plan for today. I'm gonna do a full deep clean. I'm not gonna take shortcuts because I do tend to take shortcuts. I'm gonna like try my best to wipe down absolutely everything, wipe down the skirting boards, wipe down the floor, really get into it. So my method for my madness, I think, is I'm gonna start with the areas that I hate the most. So that would be both of the bathrooms, but I'm gonna start in the guest bathroom because Esme's litter box is in there and I absolutely hate cleaning her litter box for obvious reasons. Also, I'm gonna clean the bathtub because I, full honesty, don't clean the bathtub very often. We don't use the bathtub very often, but like, you obviously want a nice clean bathtub. I just haven't figured out how to clean it. So I'm gonna start with like the problem areas, the 2 bathrooms, then I'm gonna move to the kitchen, and then the rest of the house is like a bit more enjoyable because it's more just like surfaces and things like that. So this is probably gonna take me a good 3 hours. It is currently 11:36 a.m. and my goal is to finish cleaning like ideally by 2 because then I can have an afternoon of relaxation. The good thing is, like, the quicker I get it done, the quicker I can chill. That's my treat, is like I get to relax after this. We're gonna put my big headphones in. I'm currently listening to the Julia Fox audiobook. I forget what the book is called. Down the Drain? Is that what it's called? Down the Drain, I think. Yeah, Down the Drain. And it's fun because she actually narrates it. Let's do it. It's a 30-degree day. I'm gonna get so sweaty, which is part of the reason why I didn't put makeup on like I kind of wanted to. Let's go.
Spell it out to me. You've been distant since July. You're here but you're not here, and I'm trying to understand why. Oh, you're in the room. There's a strange look in your eyes. I'm checking in and you're a flickering vacancy sign.
2 p.m. and I am almost done. I just need to do the vacuuming. But like, I feel like no matter how much I clean, there's still, like, it's still not clean. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I feel like some of the dirt and grime is like so embedded in the oven or like in the shower that no matter what I do, it just won't come out. So I think at some point this month, I'm gonna pay for a cleaner to come in and just do like, I don't know if they do deep cleans, but just actually pay the money and get somebody to properly like wipe down the walls, wipe down the bathrooms so that I can like start fresh, because I think it's just too far gone in some places that nothing that I do is like working, or at least I just don't know how to do it. Like, I'm sure someone else could do it, but I feel like no matter how much I clean, it just never actually looks clean. And it's not for lack of trying. I am putting my blood, sweat and tears into this. I am dripping with sweat, and I've literally been at this for what, like, it's 2 p.m, like 3 hours, and it's like nothing I do can ever be enough, which is frustrating, but I'm still proud of myself for pushing through. And I have to say that having the little wipes and stuff really has helped. But like, I haven't even wiped down the bedside tables. Like, I just don't know if I have it in me. So I'm gonna end the day with a vacuum, and just what I've done is good enough for now. And then maybe like tomorrow, or I don't know, a little bit later on, I can come back and do like the bits that I missed. But my God, cleaning is exhausting, like so exhausting. And I think maybe I would enjoy it more if it was more satisfying, but because things never feel super clean, I like never get the proper satisfaction. I will say the one room that feels really, really clean is the guest bathroom, because we don't use it as much. So like the shower and stuff, when I clean it, it's pretty clean. But like in our bathroom, it just never feels clean. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. If you guys have any cleaning tips, or like if you go through the same thing, please let me know, because I feel like everyone that I see online, their apartments look spick and span afterwards, and I don't think I've ever been able to relate to that. Maybe I'm just a bad cleaner. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna bust out the vacuum, and then I'm finally done. I'm gonna do that now.
Well, I love the way that you take me out on a road trip, sticking your head out the passenger side. I couldn't get enough of that smile you were wearing. It's been a couple months since I felt that alive, 'cause I'm missing you. Oh, I'm missing you. And when everything reminds me of moments with you, there's never a day I forget you are mine. You need a little darkness to see where the light is, and you're all I see when I close my eyes. No matter